Hi, welcome. Yeah, new in collection. We are listening to Amarcura with L'Astremort. This came out on Alter Productions, I think, last week, together with the Tra. And it's actually a very good tape. It's a demo tape of this band, of this project. It is guys from La Garde Noire, together with some guys from Portugal, who did a really good demo. There you go, check it out. Maybe it's still available, I'm not sure. It has no limitation or numbering on it, so it's possible. And it's worth it. Check it out. More in an upcoming, you know what. Yeah, welcome. I tried to do this video last week, but then, I don't know, something got fucked up and now we're back. So yeah, let's do it again. This is Addergebroed with Morinde on not Conspiracy, Consoling Records. I did a grondwerk with Pede from Addergebroed, talking about the Luchtgeld label mostly. It was going to be about everything, but we just did 1 hour and then called it quits. Not because of the content, but because of personal stuff here. So yeah, we'll pick it up. This is the re-release from Morinde. It is a very basic record, just black pressing, 300 copies, and they re-released and remastered it by, let's see, Tom Kvalskvoll, I think, Kvalsvoll. Yeah, it's done in a studio, but I'm not going to find it now, where a lot of the Norwegian stuff is done, not only metal stuff, but Rune Gramophone, like Motor Psycho and stuff like that. So yeah, only live is real. Yeah, looks amazing with the red. He said it was the inverse of the Blasphemy and the other, I don't think he called Blasphemy, but the death metal classics that had the red and black, and they just inverted it to black and red, or red and black. But yeah, it looks cool. That's that, Morinde. It's available in a lot of shops. What this is mostly a Babylon Doom Cult order, because they had the Addergebroed book, which I will show. It's selling out easily, so if you want it, hop on it. I clicked on a record just because Amor Fati has these mysterious records they drop. There's no info. You get them or you don't get them. So I stepped into the trap and I got Bry with 1,000 Ways to End It All. But on the strength of what they have been putting out lately, I just picked it up and knew I was going to like it. I haven't listened to it, so this is the Unearthing Darkness part of this video, but it looks very basic, but it has a Vrasu Batlat feel to it, but I don't think we'll be in that territory. There's literally no info. The only thing I can say about this now is that this is a cover and it opens on the wrong side, if you will, or on the opposite side. Standard black. Yeah. The intent was to listen to this during the period I recorded the first one and this one, but I haven't managed. Busy weekends. But yeah, Bra or Bray, I'm not sure. Then records I have been listening to about. This is going to be a short one, so don't get too comfortable. This is these are the two I picked up from Nattetale, of course. The first one is Withering, a split between. Oh no, sorry. This is Withering Cider. They're, I think, a full length. How many tracks? Yeah, let's call it a full length. That came out on tape, I think about 2 years ago now. Something like that. This is the re-release on vinyl, finally. And this is the, you know, the by now famous screen printed style that was perpetuated by Skill Records. But yeah, it still looks amazing. It gets the job done. I mean, the paper stock just begs for a screen print, but yeah. Sound-wise, it is not as abrasive as the red one from last year, or not as dismal, if you will, but there's still enough to go around. One of the more pure black metal outings of the Nattetale crew, or the Corpsant crew, if you will. But yeah, it is a very good one, once of course. I've listened to the tape a bunch, but I have to spin the vinyl again. I've put this one on because I was very curious about the pairing, and this is Carved Cross with Vaneberg. Once again, it looks amazing and it sounds amazing too. I haven't heard the Carved Cross last full length. I'm getting it in, but at a time, or at its pace. But yeah, this one, I wouldn't say it's more melodic, but you can hear a bit. Everything is a bit out of the murk that is Carved Cross. The vocals are very prominent on this one, I would say. Yeah, you can, not that you can make out lyrics, but they are audible. I'll show the cover first. There you go. Nice splits. Yeah, knights or men in battle that see spirits. Then 2 tracks by each Solens Kvad, Oine Uden Sin, I think. And then Absolution and Contrition by Carved Cross. So Danish outfit and Australian outfit that give the best of themselves. I think the bond was forged when Carved Cross played Corpsant together with Val and Akitsa, I think. Yeah. This is the promo for the other full. And then there's this, I have no idea what this is. I can't read it. Demo out soon, but just an email contact. It came with this nice bit. Vaneberg just has 2 steaming hot tracks in their style that just keep powering through. This is the insert with some lyrics. The lyrics for Carved Cross are, yeah, or crossed out or never existed. Music recorded in the winter of 2019 by JB Fit, I think, and then dedicated to the memory of Lasse. So yeah, very beautiful insert there for our man, or commemorating our man Lasse. I still miss him. It's almost been a year. Oh, life, I guess. So yeah, these are the 2 records I got from the 3 drop. The other one was the Blood something. When I pushed by, I instantly regretted it, but yeah. So is life. Yeah, always good stuff by Nattetale. This one will show up a bit harder, but this is the latest offering of the Mysticism Productions Ancient Records camp. This is Mystic with Jesus. Dunkla Klanger at Herrens Mystic, and then something more, capital 2. Very dark brown artwork on here. It has a door or a portal on here, and this is actually a very good. What I can make out of it, because it's, like I said, very dark and almost unreadable. It's a compilation of sorts, and then to have 2 on it, yeah, it's the second part or something. It's very hard to read. Between 2009 2014, Afgrond's Mysticism by S, of course, and then who played session drums on here and stuff like that. But very good sounds. A bit different from the rest in the sense that it is more. Yeah, it's hard to explain. More cold maybe, but that's stupid. It feels very crisp, the sound, I would say. His vocals are different in a way again. So yeah, but like I said, I had one night with this, or like I haven't said, I had one night with this, and it kind of was playing in the background, but I always had these sounds or these details pop into my ear, so I noticed the records, even though it was playing in the background about 5 or 6 times, which is always a good sign. But yeah, the mandatory Zwarte Autos entry into these videos. Check. Okay, and then 2 that should be presented at the same time. I'm still in my LAM discovery phase, so I opted to buy these 2. The Sanguine Eagle records that came out simultaneously, I think 2019, so I slept on these forever. I have the first tape by them, but that was because I was into everything aside from House of First Light. Like I came through this, or to this, through the guys from Utalost and Vord and Fell Voices and Ashbore, for example, too. But I never made the connection between Hand of Glory stuff and Zarabal Namun and this stuff. This is not a, in comparison to the others, this is not a solo project of him. This is basically the brain trust of that entire House of First Light, Psychic Violence, all those labels together, the Brooklyn black metal scene, if you will. So this is, yeah, the brain trust of all these. I'm not sure who is in here, but the guy from Utalost is definitely contributing to these records. Very full sound, not comparable to, well, it's comparable in style, but not production-wise. It's very bulky in comparison to Hand of Glory stuff. And like I said, twin full lengths. One has 3 tracks, I think the other has 5 tracks. This was called Shores of Avarice. Music-wise, or where it gets its mustard, like I said in the last one, it is Blazebird Hall inspired, but I would say these things, just because of the way they are played, are also like the Slavic stuff. Yeah, you know, just turn open the faucet and just a beam of water, or in this case noise, and music comes out. But yeah, very tremolo heavy guitar playing. The drums are very basic, I would say, until they don't have to be, because they do beautiful accents, they have huge fills here and there, but yeah, it is more of that almost a punk beat, but played black metal style, like, but yeah, huge fills. A gold and a silver record, we have seen that before. These are on Profound Lore. There you go. Yeah, Slavic like Hate Force, you know, just that everlasting, I don't know, power or energy. By the Breath of Victory, Shores of Avarice are on here. There is one more track on here. There is Bloodborne Veneration. So yeah, very cool tracks. There is a lot of tremolo without distortion on it that kind of sounds, it's not dungeon synth, but it kind of has this hypnotic effect that keeps on going and starts building, and basically an intro for the big track. Both have posters, skies with lightning. So yeah, it's not dungeon synth, but it has that quality, the undistorted guitar tremolos that just loop into each other, I should say, make a very nice intro for the harder and more furious tracks on this one. But if you are into anything I just said, is it LAM, is it, you know, Slavic or Russian black metal, please give this some attention, or just if you are into black metal. For most of you, I will be preaching to the congregation, but for the 1 or 2 that haven't noticed this, even the covers, they have these very powerful statues baptized in fire that conjure images of the old days, but they all look incredible. This is a picture of the guy, Father, without conflict there can be no progress. Unaguna. LAM or Simon. LAM, vocals, guitar, bass, keyboards. So there's keyboards on this one. Drums, field recordings by I think B with Albedo. And Starstad Nigredo. Wired by Voodoo, source at the House of First Light. Yeah, man. Everything is on there info-wise. There we go. Very beautiful releases by Profound Lore. There were color versions. I think this one had a red or a silver, and then the other one, I'm not sure, clear maybe. But yeah, they both look the same in style. I just have the black versions, which I think are perfect for these releases. Once again, a lightning storm picture. That's maybe another image that is conjured up by these harsh tones they are playing. So yeah, 2 very good records that, like I said, I slept on very hard. Is it to the fact that 2 at once came out, that I didn't have money at the time or whatever? But yeah, they are here now. So that is rectified once again. Beautiful covers. There you go. This one has those statuesque things too. It's very cool. Gold and silver. That's it for records. The only thing I was going to show you is the Addergebroed book. I showed it in Grondwerk, but I know a lot more people watch these videos than they do Grondwerk. What this is Johan and then 2 other guys that I'm quite familiar with, but especially Johan, started a blog in 2001. Sorry, 2011. And they have been going for 10 years now, so 2021 they did something special, and that is release this book. It is 7-inch, I would say. 7-inch. It's a bit bigger than a 7-inch. There you go. So yeah, it is very beautifully laid out by Pede. It has a lot of interviews, and the good thing is, there you go, Macabre Omen as a first. The good thing is, normally these interviews, with exception to some, are in Dutch. Now these are all translated into English, so you can perfectly pick it up and read it. Speaking about Fel Voices, Vanum, Yellow Eyes, Wilkakis and Ward, they are all there. So yeah, hits just keep on coming. It is very beautifully done. It's all in English, so it's perfect to pick up and read and get on it, because I think it's sold out or almost sold out from the label, and I know there's an American distributor, but I don't know out of my head or on top of my head which one it is. I was going to show one more because they did one page in color, just because Pede thought the artwork was so beautiful. So everything is in black and white, as you can see, but then this is in color. Mainly because the guy behind this one was a Christian dude, so he thought it was a cool nod to put some color on that page. I don't know how limited this is or how many they printed, but yeah, a lot of people jumped on it, so if you want it, hurry up. Babylon. That's it. Small little updates, under 20 minutes, but what else? What else? No, that's it. We were playing the Amarcura, or Gura, I think Gura, French and yeah, Portuguese people on the ever-present altar. They have a new drop coming out with Vorsat, I think, and then another very good thing. I don't have the flyer here, but yeah, keep an eye on altar in the coming weeks, I should say. That's it. I written down one more thing about the Sanguine Eagle from the Bandcamp, and that is the perfect way to describe what they are doing, what he is doing. An unfaltering and misanthropic vision emblazoned upon the seat of supreme intelligence, pushing their black metal even further into the realm of the aesthetic and the ancestral. Black metal as spiritual warfare. That's the wrap up. Thank you very much. I'll see you probably next week, because I have some cool stuff in, so stay tuned.